But one of the most asked questions that I got towards the end of 2022, and I mean, you can imagine, is where are rates going? Where are the prices of homes going in 2023? And what can we expect? And while I don't have a crystal ball, I do enjoy doing some research, and let me go ahead and share what we were able to find out. So the first article that I found is actually from Forbes, and it's titled, "Is Housing Inflation Slowing Down? Trends to Watch in 2023 Housing Market." And one of the things from this article that stood out to me was they said the Federal Reserve put the brakes on the housing market when it began raising the federal funds rate early in 2022. This had an immediate effect on making mortgages more costly, and at the start of 2022, the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate in the US stood around 3.5% before peaking at just over 7% in November. Now, if you had any loans open in November or you had some buyers, it was a tough time as a lot of buyers got squeezed out when rates took a hike in November at 7%. Currently, the average 30-year fixed rate is over 5%. And going into 2023, many experts think that the mortgage rates will stay between 6 to 7% at least throughout the first half of the year before falling to 6% by the end of the year. Now, will this happen? Again, we don't have a crystal ball, but from the information that we do know now and the historical data, this is the assumptions that, professionals are making. While how mortgage rates cool off a housing market, home prices also have a significant impact. There has been softening on demand, but home prices have not fallen nationally. There are areas within the country where prices have declined, but overall prices are not expected to come down. Compared to 2021, prices are still up 6%. And if mortgage rates fall, this alone would make the monthly payment more affordable and prices will not have to decrease. Okay, so knowing what we know right now with the given information and the data presented, this is what I believe can happen in 2023. While inflation continues to soar, if we do not see it stabilize or come down, as we're already seeing eat up into people's household incomes, the Fed is going to have to strengthen up monetary policy even more and also continue to raise rates. Now, what this means for the consumer or for you at home is that things are going to continue to get a little bit more expensive as far as, obtaining credit, obtaining loans, or obtaining a mortgage rate until we see inflation come down. We don't have a crystal ball, or I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but that's why it's important that you are continuously in the know, so make sure that you are following us or getting your information from a credible source. Now, if you saw last year, rates were all over the place. Some days they were up, some days they were down. But in 2023, I believe they're going to be stabilizing anywhere between 5 to 7%, and that goes based off what your credit is going to be. Now, due to all the uncertainty that happened in 2022 with the market, rates are trying to stabilize right now. And as we saw throughout 2022, they went from the range of 3.5 all the way to 7 at the highest range, and now are coming down to the ranges of between 5 to 7%. Now, many experts think that by the end of the year will be around 6%, but honestly, who knows? Based on the information that we do have right now, we know that what goes up must come down, so therefore we can expect rates to stabilize throughout the year depending on what economic data comes out. As far as for home prices in 2023, I believe that they will not crash, but they will dip. I also believe that in some markets, prices will dip more than in other markets. And like mentioned in the article before, some markets are still seeing prices of about 6% higher than pre-pandemic levels, so the demand is still there. As for mortgage rates, as we've seen with the historic data, we know one thing and one thing for sure. What goes up must go down. So when rates do figure it out and when rates do stabilize, you'll have the opportunity to go ahead and refinance and bring that higher rate to a lower rate, which will equal monthly savings for you on your mortgage payment. But that's why it's more important now than ever to be as close as possible to your mortgage lender or to your realtor so that they can be the eyes on the ground for you. And what I mean by that is that things are constantly changing and new data is coming out daily, weekly, monthly. So maybe information you got 2 months ago or maybe weeks ago isn't as accurate as how it could be right now. So therefore, I encourage you to find the trusted real estate professional, follow them, create a relationship with them so that you're able to understand what's happening and how you can take advantage of these situations that will occur in 2023. Look, bottom line, 2023 should be the year you plan, you prepare if you want to execute all your goals. No one knows the direction of where the market will be heading in 2023, but you can prepare yourself with the right information, with the right people, and with the right team. Just like they said on the article, if you're looking to buy a home and find one that meets your needs, you should not wait to buy thinking a housing crash is coming. The chances of this is very unlikely. In the future, as interest rates soften, you can refinance and lower your monthly payment and save you money. Now, just like I mentioned, this is something that will occur and will happen. Now, when? We don't know. So if you found this video informative, if you found this video helpful, then make sure you share it with somebody that will find it helpful as well. And if you're looking to learn, if you're looking to grow, and if you're looking to accomplish your goals in 2023, then make sure you give us a follow, make sure you connect with us. And if you have any questions of what you should be doing in 2023 to prepare to buy your first house, your second house, an investment property, or you simply just want to get information of how the market's going to perform, then make sure you reach out to us. No question is a dumb question. And actually, if you don't ask a question, you're holding yourself back. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. And remember to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you never miss what's going on in the real estate market in 2023. So if you're looking to win, make sure you hit that red button, and we'll see you guys next week.